So MaxGuitar has been a Teye dealer now for about 10 years, and at first glance these guitars are, well, at least very extraordinary. Teye is a originally Dutch builder born in Holland and then emigrated to the United States, and he builds these babies, and these are, as I said, very special. Not only do they look very special, but they're built totally different. I mean, they look, as you might see, somewhat similar to a Les Paul, but the whole construction is different. And I will tell you all the differences that make up for a Teye and that make this a superior guitar if you're into something wacky. To my right and your left you see a Fox guitar, which is the, let's say, the basis where Teye starts, and it's of course less blingy than most of these guitars. And then the next step up is the rich Robeson signature model, which is the Magpie. This one comes with Lollar pickups. The standard version comes with DiMarzio. Then the next step up is the Toro Guitar, which is this one, and its sister, which is this one, which is the Apache. They all have, let's say, this intricately engraved, let's say, pickguard. It's not actually a pickguard, but it's an aluminum plate, which gives a certain sound, and of course the inlay. In this case, it's a real turquoise that you see. Okay, and then of course there are the really special guitars, which is actually again based on a La India, but this is called the La Perla because it has all these mother of pearl inlay, and it's really a piece of art. Again, here the shipwreck finish and the intricately engraved backplate. So about the construction, what is so different about a Teye guitar compared to any other guitar? Well, a lot of small things and a few bigger things. I already mentioned the Lollar pickups, which is the minimum standard for Teye. Really good pickups. He selects the wood, so every piece of wood is really lightweight and has a lot of sustain. So these are averagely lighter than your average Les Paul. It has the super sustain bridge and tailpiece that really add a lot of sustain and tone to this guitar. The electronics are somewhat different, of course. Not just the knobs are different, but it has the Mojo, or it used to be called Mood knob, which fully anti-clockwise gives your guitar a more moderate introvert sound, and if you turn it clockwise it will be more extrovert and more present. The neck is has a compound radius from 10 inch to 16 inch, so it's very comfortable. It will never fret out. Small details like, for instance, these strap holders, they are designed to never let go of your strap, and your guitar will not fall to the ground simply because they're a little wider. Just very clever. Small things, small details. Then the neck construction is also different. So if you take a look at the neck, these are rarely one piece, but they are actually a classical guitar neck construction. That means it's a straight piece of wood that is sawn under a certain angle. Then the neck or the head is, let's say, switched 180 degrees and then glued back on. This makes for a very sturdy construction used on classical guitars, and makes up for a fairly indestructible guitar. So the last features of this guitar that make it really special is, for instance, the 5-way switch. Teye used to only make 3 pickup guitars, and he had a 5-way switch for it, like on this one. And I said, well, 2 pickup guitars are, a lot more popular than 3, so could you make us a few 2 pickup guitars? He said, first he declined, and then I said, well, maybe it would be a good idea to use these extra positions like the 2 and the 4 for a different function. And he liked the idea, so he made the second position to be full humbucker with the single coil, and the 4th position, the both pickups out of phase. So you have a large array of sounds that will sort of serve every music style and every taste. And the last feature, of course, being the Grover tuners that have been a mainstay on Teye guitars and a lot of other guitars through the years. So I would say either love these guitars from the start, come here, test one and buy one, or put on your sunglasses and try one anyway, because these are here to stay.
Teye.